Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 30 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but before starting this video I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell and follow me in this long adventure. Okay, last time we saw that Weary probably is coming, where Edward and all are, and many other things. Let's see what's going to happen now. Are you ready to watch it? Let's watch it together. Whoa. Yeah, that should be the purpose. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Oh! Is the daughter Elizabeth? Yeah, buddy. Now Mustang changed. Utopia mode on. Whoa! Wow! Yeah. No, Edward, you're not. Yes! Yes! Admit it! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, come on! Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, okay! I thought that he killed him already. Yeah. Wow. Terrible. I can imagine. Oh, sure. Uh, after all that happened. Wow, what a nice perspective. Exactly, what's left? That's the most important question. Oh yeah, he remembers. Yeah. Exactly, nice question too. Not because that was imposed by the military forces. Exactly. Ah, this is the man that he was in prison. Yeah. Oh, come on, no. No. No, I don't think she's the... Ah, this for sure. Look at Scar. He is wrong, but he's right at the same time. Let's talk about it later. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, Marco was there. Yeah, I mean, he was talking about this with Edward, but okay, he was the one transforming, I mean, creating a homunculus or creating the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, yeah. Um, yes, that one who was in prison. Ah. What the heck? You're crazy. You're definitely crazy. Don't feel superior, Red. Oh, that's disgusting. He was supposed to protect her, huh? Because it's the only way to protect her. No, it's the contrary. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. Exactly. But maybe he's doing it on purpose. Take responsibility of him. Absolutely. They chose. Yeah, but they chose to kill them. They chose to join. Okay, he's not there, so you can say. Yeah, he is a gentleman for sure. No, no, but not in that way. They escaped. Oh, he was scared. Okay, this episode was really good because finally we understood what happened during the Ishbal War more in detail from the perspective of the people who joined the military forces and who decided to become state alchemists or just soldiers. Everyone was part of this. They decided to join this war and they decided by themselves that by joining this war, they were about to kill people. They have to take their responsibility because of what they have done without saying that other people were guilty for this or that the other people were the bad ones who forced them to join, etc., etc. No, those people like Elizabeth, like Mustang, Hughes, and all the others, they decided to be part of it because, yeah, at the beginning they said we have to contrast them because otherwise our people living in our area are about to suffer, are about to die. So we have to counterattack. We have to defend our people from this. But let's say that once they discovered that this war didn't start because of usual soldier killed this baby boy, but they discovered that an homunculus did that. Everything was different. Or when they discovered that homunculus right now are on top of this hierarchy and on top of these military forces, everything changed. So they started with one thought, and now they understood that that thought was wrong because there was something behind everything. So of course the people are about to change their minds, and of course they are about to realize how bad they were. Before even realizing about homunculus and all this stuff, even after the war, they discovered, they realized that what they did was totally wrong. They took accountability because that's what they should do. They should acknowledge themselves as bad people who killed people for other people's purposes. And those purposes were not the same purposes as at the beginning. I want to put myself in Mustang's position because at the beginning of this episode we see that he was talking to his master, but his master was also the father of Elizabeth. And we discovered that this master was totally against this project, and he was tired of hearing that alchemy was used for something good, because throughout his experience he already knew that alchemy was used for bad things, principally. He saw in front of himself this innocent guy, this Mustang, who was believing in this. The master was not satisfied, he was disappointed, and he didn't want to be part of this thought, because he had already known the truth about alchemy and what's behind this and what's maybe behind these military forces. Who knows, maybe he guessed it right. But for sure, this hierarchy, no matter if on top we find a homunculus or other human beings, everything is corrupted no matter what. Or maybe it would have been corrupted no matter what. I mean, no matter if those were homunculus or not. So on top of everything, there is corruption. And I think this is quite common, because we can find corruption almost everywhere, even in real life. This is something except for the alchemy thing, or except for the homunculus thing. This is just a plus. But then when this master was about to end his life, I mean, when he was dying, he was telling Mustang to protect his daughter, that means Elizabeth. But that big tattoo, let's call it tattoo, of alchemy that Elizabeth has on her back, this is something crazy. I don't know what that stands for, but sincerely, this is something unbelievable. I've never imagined that she has that long tattoo, that big and long tattoo on her back. Let's see if we can analyze these tattoo better the more we go on, or let's see if they explain us something regarding it. Yeah, he made a promise somehow, and he wanted to protect Elizabeth. So when he saw that she was about to join a war, the Ishbal War, or she already became a sniper, in that case he felt as if his mission failed, because one of his missions, I'm talking about Mustang, was to protect Elizabeth. That's why later, when they can come back from war, he was saying, okay, let's become my assistant, and you will stay by my side. So yeah, if I make a mistake, or if I change my mind after all this war, and after all I decided to think from now on, you will be able to kill me. But I don't think that's the only reason why. I think the other reason is that she has to be protected, because he has to keep that promise to his master. It was an exchange of promises, let's call it like this, because I think Mustang wanted her as his assistant just because he has to protect her, because he knows that something bad is happening, and he has to be able to find her no matter what. And now that she's becoming the assistant of King Bradley, I think he feels so scared, because he has to find a way to protect her no matter what. And it's so risky, especially after discovering who King Bradley is and what's going on inside that military hierarchy. On the other side, I understand all the things that they were saying regarding the war, what they are fighting for, because at the beginning they were tricked by thinking that what they were doing was good and that was the purpose of war. But then they discovered that what they did was wrong, because they turned themselves into murderers. This makes you feel guilty later. That's why when Elizabeth is saying to Edward, look, you have a heavy burden, talking about Winry and stuff like that, yeah, I believe so. Because since the beginning I told you, even Edward has a huge burden to carry, and he is doing probably what Mustang was trying to do with her, with Elizabeth. I mean, Edward is trying to protect Winry as much as he can, and yeah, Edward, you love her. I'm pretty sure that just when you say, oh, she's just a friend, she's just part of my new family, it's come on, we have heard about this so many times, but we confirmed all the times that that thing was love instead. Somehow, I agree with that state alchemist who was put in jail, who said, come on, don't tell me now that has never crossed your mind to kill a person and to feel satisfied about this, or don't tell me that you have never thought about death while you were joining a war, because this is just being hypocrite. And I agree with this because, of course, if you join a war, you know that you're about to kill people, okay? But it depends on the purpose. It depends on the goal or the reason why you decided to join a war. If they tell you that you have to protect your dearest people or you have to protect a region, of course you go to war and you're sorry for the people you're about to kill, but at the same time you want to protect your dearest people. Once you discover that that war was made on purpose because of personal interests and because of the top of this military or hierarchy or whatever, then things are changing, because we discovered that they were supposed to make this war in order to collect bodies and bodies and bodies, in order to create this philosopher's stone, in order to gain power. So things are totally different. They all felt disillusional. I quite understand this, but I agree with Elizabeth when at the end she said, look, when things are about to change, or if things will change, of course we have to pay for our mistakes. We have to pay for the fact that we feel guilty because those people can't come back and we made mistakes. So we have to pay for that. If this is turning into a democracy, of course we have to pay for our mistakes and recognize, we have to take accountability. We have to understand where we made the mistakes and we have to pay for them. There's no other solution. So now Edward has another mission. The other mission, rather than protecting his brother and protecting Weary and to bring his brother's body back, he has another mission. He has to save all these people who recognize their mistakes. So I'm pretty sure that Edward will definitely find another way to protect them, even if they want to recognize their mistake publicly and they are ready to pay for their mistakes. I think Edward will find a way to save them, because they can repay those mistakes in another way, or they can find a solution somehow. Then at the end of the episode we saw Marco dead. I expected this, because once Scar realized the reason why this war was made and the reason why all these people died, why they were sacrificed and how innocent they were, of course, by knowing that Marco was the one who transformed those people, or the one who used alchemy in order to turn them into the Philosopher's Stone and gain power and stuff like that, wow, after he discovered that this extermination was going on even thanks to him, from a revengeful point of view, of course, he killed him. And of course he was about to kill him. That was something obvious to me. And in fact, when I saw him alive at the beginning of the episode, I said, oh wow, why is he still alive? I thought Scar already killed him. But the step forward Scar made was listen first, because at the beginning he didn't even want to listen. He just killed all the state alchemists and whatever, just because they were pretending to be God. Do you remember? This time he decided to listen first, and then anyway to take his revenge. And in fact later on the wall it's written vengeance. So from some point of view I can understand him, as much as I understood Eren at the beginning of Shingeki no Kyojin. But sincerely, let's see what's going to happen now, because we understood how Mustang changed throughout all this period and how this character developed in one of the best ways, I guess. Let's see if he will be able to protect Elizabeth, and let's see if Edward will be able to reach all the goals he has now to fulfill, because there are so many. But I think that the one of the most important one is all, definitely. So Elizabeth is right. First, fulfill that goal, and then you can save us somehow. Okay guys, let's see what's going to happen next. Of course, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, because next Wednesday I come back with episode 31 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell for more videos coming. Bye guys, see you in the next video.